What's up, lovely humans of the world? It is I, Audrey Mayy, and I'm here with another video yet again, evidently. Okay, let's go. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. You don't even know me, but do that, and follow me on Instagram. Boop, it's pretty cool. I'm post stuff. Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about another taboo topic, and if you're family, please do not continue watching this, because just don't do it. I'm telling you not to. So like, respect my wishes, and so yeah, love you guys, but see ya, bye. Sweet. Now that they're gone, we're gonna be talking about when you should lose your virginity, and yeah, so let's start the conversation. Let's do it. Let's start our virginity talk, shall we? I'm really excited about this because I'm way too open and honest talking about sex. It's honestly such a weird thing, but I'm way too honest about that, which is kind of a good thing, I suppose. But yeah, so we're talking about virginity in this one and when you should probably lose it. But like, first, should we say like, what is virginity? How do we define that? It's not as it's been traditionally known in the past, which is penis and vagina. Like, that's such an outdated point of view, and that's not the case because, you know, oral sex is also sex, and people in the queer community, like same-sex relationships, same-sex couples, like what's the definition of virginity there, or etc, etc. For me, I believe it's up to the individual to decide when they lost their virginity, because after all, it's their body, it's their choice, it's their sexual experience, and it's all on them, and what they perceive as sex could not be how other people perceive it, and if they believe that they lost their virginity, then they have. But basically, the definition of sex has changed over time because of all these different factors, and it's not just penis and vagina, because that's so outdated and so simplistic, and it's just not the case in our society anymore, which is really good, which is such a good thing. But yeah, it makes it a bit more, makes the lines a bit more blurred, I suppose, which is a bit more confusing because some people just want a straight answer of when they lost their virginity, and that's just not the reality, unfortunately. Anyways, going into when you should lose your virginity. Now, this is completely up to the individual as well, but of course, you gotta be safe. You have to practice safe sex. Make sure you're being safe and healthy. That's probably the biggest thing. And also make sure you're doing it with someone you're comfortable with. So if you're not comfortable with them, then you'll feel insecure. You'll feel just on edge and uneasy, and that's not something you want to feel, especially for your first time. Like, you 100% don't want to feel that way. And do it when you feel ready. Like, don't let anyone else influence your decision. If your partner is pushing you, then be like, no, I just want to wait. And if they can't respect your wishes, if they're so persistent, be like, no, if you love me, you would do this, then like, no, fuck them right off. If they can't respect you and your wishes and your own body, like if they just can't respect you and your body and your wishes and the fact that you want to wait, then like, they can just go away. They can fuck right off, because you don't need them in your life. Like, if they're not willing to respect that, then what else are they willing to not respect? Like, honestly, no, you don't want them. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye. But going back to, I suppose, some people want a definite age of when they should lose their virginity. But age isn't the defining factor of maturity. As much as age is very important, of course, you have to do it legally. Make sure it's legal. I forgot to mention that. Legal, that's very important. Such an important factor. Everyone matures at different ages. Like, women typically mature sooner than males. And age isn't just a set of maturity. Like, I know 30-year-olds who are very immature. Age is definitely one factor. And of course, you have to make sure it's legal. But life experience is what defines a human, I find. And some people who've gone through certain things in life mature way faster than people who haven't been too exposed to certain things. It's very subjective, and at the end of the day, it's your body, your choice, and you gotta make sure that you're in the right headspace for everything, like everything that comes with that kind of thing. You make sure you're being safe. It's with someone you feel comfortable with. They don't necessarily have to be a partner. You don't have to be in a relationship with them. But if you feel safe and comfortable and ready, then go ahead. Everyone's always caught up with a certain number when they should lose their virginity, but that's just not the reality. Like, I have some of my friends who are in their 20s who still haven't lost their virginity, and that's perfectly fine as well. Like, they're not ready and they don't want to, you know, lose their virginity on just anyone. But of course, it's fine too, as long as you feel comfortable with the person, with the human. But I'm just saying, like, it's so stigmatized of like being in your 20s or being older and being a virgin. Like, that's not what this is about. Like, everyone is their own selves, and they can choose when to lose their virginity or not. You can do it when you're 13 or 14, and you can do it when you're, you know, 28, 29. Like, it honestly doesn't even matter. Let them live their life. They're ready when they're ready, and you have got to respect that and admire that in someone. Like, I know for me, I lost it when I was 18, and it wasn't with typical penis and vagina. Like, no, I lost it to a woman, and that's how I define as my virginity, and that's perfectly fine because that's my definition, and that's when I believe I lost it. It was a good situation. But yeah, so basically what I'm saying is that you have to be ready to lose it. You have to be in the right headspace. Make sure it's with someone you feel comfortable around, otherwise you'll probably regret it when you get older. And also, no one's first time is amazing. Same with the first kiss. It's never what you see in the movies. never all lovey-dovey, fireworks, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not like that at all. A lot of the time it's very awkward, especially if it's both of your first times, because you don't know how bodies work. You don't know what pleasures people. Things you see in porn and you learn in porn aren't actually real. Porn is for viewing. Some of them are probably enjoying it, but like that's not necessarily the way to, you know, pleasure women or pleasure men. It's not an accurate depiction of sex. It's so bad how we get our sex education from porn because no one is so open talking about it. And I believe that really needs to change. Like they should have like, okay, so that's a whole other video, but like literally it honestly is such a big thing. But yeah, anyway, back to virginity and when you should lose it. Everyone's so caught up in a number and when you should lose it, the exact age, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. If you feel as if you're mature enough, everyone matures at a different rate. Just make sure you do it legally and you do it in a place you feel comfortable around and with someone who you feel comfortable around. It doesn't necessarily have to be a partner. It could even be a one-night stand and that's perfectly fine as well. But as long as you're being safe and you're comfortable around them and they're not pressuring you into anything, then go ahead by all means. And also another thing as well, if you feel like you're ready and then you say you're not, you know, leading up to it in the act of it, you know, you're kissing or whatever and you're just not ready and you said you were, that's perfectly fine too. Just say no and they should respect your fucking wishes. Because if they don't, then that's legal. That's non-consensual. It's just fucking illegal and definitely talk to someone about that because that's so, no, that's so bad. If they can't respect that, like that's awful. But yeah, just know this, like it's perfectly fine to say yes originally and then change your mind later. Just be like, no, sorry, I'm not ready. I thought I was, but I'm not. That's fine. People should respect that, especially if it's someone who you feel comfortable around, they'll respect that as well. And that's what I think about virginity and the whole thing with that. Sweet, awesome. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I hope content is kind of more interesting, I suppose. You can tell I'm way more passionate talking about this, which I really love. I fucking love it. It's awesome. But yeah, no, virginity is definitely such a stigmatized topic and no one really talks about it. It's always, yeah, just so clear cut that people think when in reality it's not. Like I said, same-sex couples are a thing. You can lose it to someone who's same sex as long as the person engaging in it believes that they lost it, then they lost it. So respect that and fucking own your shit as well. I love saying that. That's my favorite thing to say. Yep, thank you very much for watching. Give me a like, comment down below something about virginity. Just say virgin, perfectly fine. Do it. Virgin. Amazing. No, if you have any insight or any more things that you believe I should have talked about, let me know and I can probably continue this conversation in another video because it'll be awesome. Love talking about it. Sweet. So yeah, I suppose I'll see you guys next time with Audrey Mayy. Bye. Virginity. What is virginity? Fuck. I love talking about sex. My favorite topic of conversation. That's enough. Okay, I'm done. Goodbye.